Once upon a time, in a quaint little village, there lived a young girl named Ilara. She was known for her bright smile and playful spirit, but there was one thing that set her apart from the other children: her penchant for telling little lies. These weren't malicious lies. They were often harmless fabrications spun from her vivid imagination. "I saw a dragon in the woods," she'd claim, or "I can run faster than the wind." The other children would giggle, entertained by her stories, but deep down, they began to question the truth of her words. Ilara's mother, a wise woman with a heart full of love, often warned her about the dangers of lying. "Ilara," she would say, "a little lie can grow into a big one. The truth is a precious thing. Once lost, it's hard to regain." Ilara would nod, her heart warmed by her mother's concern, but the thrill of her tales always seemed to overshadow the lesson. She believed that her lies brought joy and excitement to her friends, and in her youthful naivety, she thought that was enough. One sunny afternoon, as Ilara played with her friends near the village square, she decided to tell her biggest lie yet. "I found a treasure map!" she exclaimed, her eyes sparkling with mischief. "It leads to a hidden cave filled with gold and jewels." The other children gasped, their imaginations ignited. They begged her to show them the map, but Ilara simply laughed and said, "Follow me! I'll lead you to the treasure." With excitement buzzing in the air, the group of children set off, following Ilara through the winding paths of the village and into the dense forest. As they ventured deeper, the trees loomed taller, and shadows danced around them. The thrill of the adventure was palpable, but as the minutes turned into hours, the children began to tire. They searched high and low, but there was no treasure, no cave, and no map. Confusion turned to frustration, and soon the giggles faded into silence. Ilara felt the weight of her deception settling heavily on her shoulders. She had wanted to create a grand adventure, but instead, she had led her friends on a wild goose chase. The laughter that had once filled the air was replaced by disappointment. "Why did you lie to us, Ilara?" one of her friends finally asked, her voice tinged with hurt. "We trusted you." In that moment, Ilara's heart sank. She realized that her little lie had not only misled her friends, but had also shattered the trust they had in her. The thrill of storytelling had blinded her to the value of honesty. She looked around at the faces of her friends, their eyes reflecting a mixture of confusion and sadness, and she knew she had to make things right. "I'm so sorry," she said, her voice trembling. "I wanted to have fun, but I shouldn't have lied. There's no treasure, and I should have told you the truth." The sincerity in her apology hung in the air, heavy yet hopeful. Slowly, the tension began to ease as her friends processed her words. They could see the remorse in her eyes, and one by one, they forgave her, understanding that everyone makes mistakes. From that day forward, Ilara learned the importance of honesty. She discovered that while imagination could spark joy, it was the truth that built lasting friendships. Her stories became more grounded, rooted in reality, but still sprinkled with the magic of her imagination. The village children embraced her newfound honesty, and together they created adventures that were real and meaningful. Ilara's journey taught her that honesty, though sometimes difficult, was the foundation of trust and friendship. The little liar had become a storyteller of truth, weaving tales that brought joy without the shadows of deceit. In the end, she realized that the most enchanting stories are those that come from the heart, filled with sincerity and love.